Hi there, my name is David Batsoffen and I'm chatting today to the owner and manager of the Limpopo Field Guiding Academy, that's Mark Stavrakis. Mark, how are you doing?
Hi David, very good. How are you doing today?
Very well, thanks. Tell us a little bit about the Limpopo Academy, what it is you do and how you do it.
David, we are a FGASA endorsed training provider, and basically we offer field guide courses. We've been operating since 2003, and basically it's to do with the national qualification systems in Southern Africa. Courses are held on site when we're not in lockdown and things like that. At the moment, we've got online courses as well. So yeah, that's what we do. We offer courses that qualify field guides, trackers, and similar types of people in the industry.
Mark, I believe that your academy is about to make history.
It is. We're very fortunate to have pioneer Moyo with us in the academy, and he's about to become an assessor with FGASA, and I think you would be best placed to introduce what's so special about that. But I'm happy to add into that as well if you want.
All right. Well, tell me a bit what makes that so special and what makes Pioneer so special.
All right, Pioneer is from Zimbabwe, and the special part about it is that this will be the first Black African assessor within the FGASA system. We go a little bit further back with Pines than just the current moment now. Pioneer did the level 1 qualification with us in 2007, 2008, around about there. He had just come from Zimbabwe and had a little bit of experience in the industry up there, but having started the FGASA level 1, it was called level 1 in those days, now the apprentice field guide qualification, he started off his career then. It's quite a long journey that he's been on since then, and we've been involved in it on and off. For the past 5 years, Pines has been actually employed by in our company as well. So it's been a long road with many challenges, but at the end of the day, we're about to, as you say, make history in terms of Pines getting there, right to the top of the guiding system in Southern Africa, and in fact becoming an assessor, a national qualification assessor.
Which is not easy. It would be nice if I could, is he anywhere close by? It would be nice if I could chat to him.
Yeah, well, I don't need to be telling you about it. Pines is right here, and he can tell you all about it himself.
Great stuff. So, Mark, if I could ask you to step out, and Pioneer, if I could ask you to step into the hot seat, so to speak.
There we go. This is Pines, Pioneer Moyo.
So, this is Pioneer Moyo. Pioneer, welcome. Thanks so much for talking to me.
Thanks to you. Thanks so much. Nice to meet you.
Pioneer, this must be a whole different setup for you. I know that you've been training at the academy, but all of a sudden you've now got to do online lectures. Is that very different for you?
Not really different. It's something that I've been doing for a while now. So I'm used to do the lecture. So it's not really different. Unfortunately, it's only difficult times now with the pandemic now. But what can we do?
Yeah, this is the thing. We have to make the best of a bad situation. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about this qualification that's coming up as an assessor. Tell me a bit about your journey to get to this point and what it means to you.
Oh, yes, that's correct. Something that I didn't really think about. I didn't think I'm gonna come up to this point, but as I say, it's more about passion and then also people that are up in the industry. And then as I started with level 1, when I joined up with the FGASA, became a FGASA member in 2007, and then I didn't think I'm gonna go up to this far, but meeting people that have been in the industry for a long time, and then you always having like, okay, can I do something else? Can I develop myself? And then you learn, and then you develop, meeting different people, and then you end up like where I am now. But it definitely wasn't like a easy journey.
What are you going to be an assessor in? What is your skills qualification now?
Right, the skills qualification for now, I've done my assessor course, so I'll be assessing the nature guiding, apprentice nature guiding.
Yeah.
And then beside that also, I'm under the mentorship for assessing track and sign assessment lower band. So I'm going under different mentorship. I've been with Mark, I've been with the Adrian Law, I've been also different places in Plansbeck with the Bennett Clerk, with Tsumi Academy. So I'm going under mentorship also to do track and sign assessment lower band, and then also FGASA nature guiding, the apprentice course. And also I've wrote recently my SK Birding theory. I'm waiting for my exam, but I think I'm positive. I met it, it's been a month now, I'm still waiting for my results.
I mean, SK birding is not an easy qualification. I look at some of those birds and I can see them. I have those little brown jobs, Pioneer, get me every time. That and pipits and larks. Pipits to me are like penguins. I don't understand them. I don't think they should be around.
You're correct. That's the first thing that on my career when I was like, oh, you know what, birds, I don't know, like these small birds are gonna be able to identify them. But we are out in the field, you've got different people. If I give an example, like Mark, Cameroon PS, you've got Marcy, Ruberti, and then these guys, they see the birds or they hear the birds, they're like, oh, do you hear that bird? And then always think out in my mind, how did they get there? And then it forces me like, okay, you know what? If other people, they make it, why not me?
Exactly. But and
Yeah.
It must be very exciting for you, because I know, firstly, I have a great deal of respect for birders because they have a lot of patience. I don't have
It's
that.
true.
To sit for hours and hours waiting for a bird to call or for something to appear on a blade of grass. I've walked on. I've gone elsewhere. So hats off to you for that one. But do you have a favorite bird?
Yes, I've got a favorite bird.
And it is?
White-throated robin chat.
Okay. And why?
I still remember we were training at Loscop Dam. And then there's one of the afternoon with Genesta Pulela. And then we hear this bird calling. So it's the last call of that bird. The last call just goes, tring, tring. We didn't know what bird it was. It was like a normal call. So I have to snitch through the bushes, and then I found that was a white-throated robin chat. And then from there, I like, you know what? I like this bird.
Pioneer, we seem to have lost the video aspect. All of a sudden, I'm just seeing LFGA admin, and your camera seems to have switched off. And I'm wondering if either you or Mark could just reset the camera for me, please, so that we can continue our chat. In the meantime, for those of you who have just stepped into this video, I'm talking with Pioneer Moyo at the Limpopo Field Guiding Academy, together with Mark Stavrakis, who is the owner and manager of that particular property. There they are. Mark looking suitably severe. That's what happens. Thanks, Mark. I don't know what happened, but we could still hear Pioneer, so don't worry about that. We will just continue because the audio was there. So you can still step out, go and hide there. Thank you very much. Pioneer, thanks very much for that on the Robin chat. Do you have any other birds that you are still keen to add to your life list?
Yes, I've got another bird that is a little grip, diptych, the old name, diptych. Yeah, I've got also like a really interest on that bird.
Yeah, the dam chicks are really weird to watch because they can motor around a dam. They, you know, they're small, but they're fast. They really and truly are. Pioneer, for people like yourself, or maybe in a position that you were back in 2007 when you started your career in wildlife, what words of encouragement would you have for them?
Okay. For me, like with this journey of guiding, I've learned so much that respect is one of the things, right?
Right.
Respect other people, doesn't matter like the age, race, or any sex. And also be someone who's keen to learn, be willing to learn, because you know what, you can learn from anyone, anybody, anyway.
Yeah.
So I've really have learned a lot, even to the guests when I was still like working in the game reserve, even from the student when I've been like involved with the student. So you never stop learning. So be a person that is willing to learn, and then that's the only time you have to grow. Because the time if you don't want to learn, and then you put yourself like a boundary, you're gonna be like in a cage, in a hole, because you say, okay, I know everything. So if you say you know everything, no one is gonna like tell you anything, because you have put the boundary around you. So be a person that is willing to learn, share your idea with other people, and then you grow, and then meet also different people, and be out of comfort zone with different people, and then you learn from them.
Great stuff. Pioneer, I wish you all the very, very best going forward, and good luck with those SKS results. I'm waiting. I'm now holding my breath for you, and I'm hoping that as soon as they arrive, you will let me know that that you've passed. Could we ask Mark to step back in? And in fact, if you just shift sideways, don't leave, just shift sideways and let Mark step in, and we can wrap this up.
Okay.
Mark, where are you? There you go. Pioneer, step back in. So there we go. Mark, as Pioneer was saying, history about to be made. He's got SKS birding results still to come. I'm hoping that there's going to be a big party once these results come in and he is named the first assessor of his genre. Let's put it that way, for FGASA.
David, we're going to have a massive party. Probably with masks on and 2 meter distance and all of that thing. Apparently no alcohol or smokes allowed, but we're going to party. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Mark, just to wrap up, if people at this particular point want to start doing your online courses to get their technical rather than their practical skills up to date, how do they find out about you?
If they could please email Linky on info@limpopotraining.co.za, and that's to sign up for the FGASA Apprentice Field Guide theory component. And we're open for business. They can sign up right away.
Great stuff. Mark, Pioneer, thank you so much for joining me. Wish you, Pioneer, all the very best. Mark, at some particular point in the hopefully not too distant future, I'll actually get to come and spend some time with you and interview you guys in person.
David, you'll be very welcome. And thanks so much for the time today. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Pioneer.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Thanks,
Take
David,
care.
for the time. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Bye for now.